Hey guys, a very warm welcome to Arihant Online Academy. And in this session, we are going to discuss a very conceptual question on compiler design. This was asked in GATE CS 2015 set 2 question number 14. And the question here is, in the context of abstract syntax tree AST and control flow graph CFG, which one of the following is true? So let's analyze all statements one by one. Statement 1. In both AST and CFG, let node N2 be the successor of node N1. Means N1 is there and it derives N2, or it have an edge from N1 to N2, right? So it is a successor. N2 is a successor of N1. In the input program, the code corresponding to N2 present after the code corresponding to N1. So basically in CFG, control flow graph, it is false. Why it is false? Because suppose N2 is having loop or N2 is having go to, then in that case we can present N2's code first, and after that we can present N1's code, right? That is why A is not universally true. A is false. Statement B is, for any input program, neither AST nor CFG will contain a cycle. So guys, it is also false. Why? Because CFG will contain a cycle if it is having a loop. That is why it can be false. Na? Means if CFG have a loop, then it can contain cycle. Na? So B is also false. Option C, the maximum number of successors of a node in an AST or CFG depends on the input program. So it is true statement. Why? Because the maximum number of successor depends on that of a node depends on the AST and control flow graph, right? That depends on the input program. So it is 100% true. And option D is, each node in AST and CFG corresponds to at most one statement in input program. So this is false, because each node in AST and CFG, it may correspond to number of block statements, right? That is why it is false. So option C is correct answer for this GATE question. I hope it is clear to you. Have a very nice day, guys. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.